Hi everyone. This is Valerie, one of the librarians, and I just wanted to give you some tips and pointers on navigating our library homepage. You can get to this homepage through JWU link. There's a link in there. Or you can, it's actually on the open web, so you can just type in jwucharlotte.libguides.com and you hit enter and you will come to this homepage. Okay. This is the library's landing page for everything. It's where we put information that we need to get out to you guys. It's where all of our sources are linked from, and we have a lot of tools for you to use. So let's start at the top. I'm not going to get into the specific tools yet, but I want to show you the different things that the library does, the tool platforms, if you will, that the library does have. So this top box here is the catalog search box. So this is where you're going to look for books. You can find ebooks and articles and stuff as well, but primarily this is where you're going to look for books that we have in the library physically. This over here is our chat box. We do, if this says available and it's green, somebody is logged in on the other end. So you can type in a question and somebody will get back to you. Now, a word of warning on that is that digital time passes different than real time, it seems. So you may not hear back from us for a minute or three, and that's just, we've got to read the question, process the question. We may have stepped away from the desk for a minute, that kind of thing. So I would, if you send us a chat question, open up another window and continue working instead of waiting anxiously. We will put notices up here about things that are going on and things to remember, that sort of thing. Over here on the right, we've got our library hours, and we do keep this up to date. So you should, if you're curious about when we're open, just scroll to the day you're curious about, and you should be able to see what our hours are for that day. Okay. Each of the librarians here has a page, and some of us have filled it with information about ourselves. So you can click on, excuse me. So you can click on one of them and it'll open up to some information about that person. Okay. If you scroll down a little bit more, one of the things that's really important when you're in college is learning a format style, a professional style to write. The primary one here is MLA. Some professors do use APA as well, or allow it. So we have guides that have information about each of these. So those are there for you. We're also always willing to help you out with that. We have these guys over here. This one is the A to Z list for databases. If you click on this, you'll get a complete list of all of the databases that we subscribe to. Databases are the safest way to get information that's valid and credible. We have a lot of databases though, so if you're curious about a database that might fall into a certain category, we also have them separated out by subject. So if you're in fashion retailing, some of these databases might be interesting. Or if you're in taking a class in health and nutrition, one of these might be a good place to go. It just depends on what your need is. We also have some study rooms available for reservation. So all you have to do that is click on this, and then that'll give you all the information. It does require a 12-hour notice, so it's going to be difficult to do it the same day. Click on Library Study Rooms over here on the right. And then tell me, what do you want? What days do you want? What times? You can do it in 4-hour blocks. And just click what time you need and click continue. You'll have to fill out a couple of things. Tell me your name, how to get in touch with you, that kind of thing. You'll get confirmation that the request has been put in. Then you'll get confirmation when it gets approved. So that's an easy way to take advantage of some of our spaces in the back of the library. We also have library study guides. We call them LibGuides, and they're in that other box. If you find one, some classes specifically have them, and then we have some that are topic oriented, like food and culture or culinary sources. So it just depends on what your need is. All of this depends on what your need is. You can find out information about the library, as well as we have some tutorials that you can use. Periodically, we have things to celebrate accomplishments of students or faculty and staff. So we'll highlight that here in the middle. We're on social media. If you click on one of these, it'll take you out to our page. And then we have the Twitter feed into the library homepage itself. So, but always, if you need anything, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. And we would be happy to help you however we can. Thank you.